Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful and honestly beautiful analogy that completely flips the script on how we think about the universe and its creator. It all boils down to one single fundamental question. So here it is. Is the creator some kind of external artist, shaping the universe from the outside like a sculptor with a block of marble? Or is the relationship between the creator and the creation something way more intimate, something inseparable? The answer, you'll see, changes absolutely everything. Well, Vedanta philosophy offers this incredible perspective, and it does it using a really simple but powerful image, the cosmic spider. Now I know, it might sound a little strange at first, but stick with me, because this single idea is the key to unlocking a totally different way of seeing reality. Okay, so to really get a handle on the spider analogy, we first need to understand a core philosophical concept. Basically, there are two fundamental causes behind anything that's ever been created. Once you get these two ideas, the power of the spider analogy just clicks into place.
First up, we have what's called the material cause, or upadan karan. This one's pretty straightforward. It's the raw stuff, right? It's the substance that something is actually made from. So think of the clay that becomes a pot, or the gold that gets shaped into a necklace. It's the essential what of a thing.
And then you've got the intelligent cause, or nimit karan. This isn't the physical stuff. This is the knowledge, the skill, the blueprint, and the will that shapes that stuff. It's the potter's expertise, the goldsmith's intelligence. It's the how and even the why behind the whole operation. So we have the material cause, the what, and the intelligent cause, the how. Now, in our everyday world, these two things are almost always separate, right? The potter needs clay, the painter needs paint. But this is exactly where the spider analogy comes in and just changes the game completely. Let's look at it this way. In the usual model, like with a potter, the creator and the material are two separate things. The potter, who is the intelligent cause, has to go find clay somewhere else. But the spider model, it completely collapses that distinction. The spider is both the genius that designs the web and the factory that produces the silk. It all comes from within.
And this right here is the big aha moment. The spider is both the upadan karan and the nimit karan. It's the artist and the art supply all rolled into one, the incredible intelligence that designs that intricate web and the very substance that makes up the web come from one single source. It's a totally self-contained, self-sufficient system of creation.
This idea of a creator who is also the material for creation isn't just some abstract thought experiment. It's a central theme in one of the world's most sacred texts, the Bhagwad Geeta, which explores this very concept using its own powerful metaphors.
So, to explain this on a cosmic scale, the Gita frames these two causes, the material and the intelligent, with this beautiful metaphor of a family. It's a really neat way to illustrate the relationship. And here's the verse itself. Lord Krishna explains that Prakriti, which is primal nature, is like the great womb. That's our material cause. And he says, I am the seed-giving father, the intelligent cause that gives form and life to that material. It's the exact same principle, just on a cosmic scale. One provides the substance, the other provides the animating spark. But this brings up a really interesting question, doesn't it? A potential paradox. If the universe is made from the creator, does that mean the creator is the universe? And if so, does that mean the divine is somehow limited or defined by what has been created? Well, the Gita addresses this very subtlety head-on.
And the answer is just so elegant. The Gita explains that the divine essence pervades everything, kind of like how gold pervades every single ornament that's made from it. All of creation exists within this divine reality, but the divine itself is not confined or defined by its creation. And this, of course, brings us right back to our amazing spider. It's that simple. The web is made from the spider, it's an expression of the spider, and the spider is what sustains it. But the web is not the entirety of the spider, is it? The spider remains its own distinct, complete being, totally untouched and unlimited by the beautiful web it created.
And this analogy, it just keeps on giving. Because if you look at the entire life cycle of the spider and its web, it perfectly mirrors the unified functions of the Hindu trinity, Brahma the creator, Vishnu the sustainer, and Mahesh or Shiva the dissolver.
Think about it. First, the spider spins the web out of itself. That's creation, the role of Brahma. Then it lives on the web, maintains it, uses it to survive. That's sustenance, the role of Vishnu. And finally, when it's done, the spider can literally withdraw the web back into itself. That's dissolution, the role of Mahesh.
Creation, preservation, and dissolution, all from one single source.
So, what's the ultimate takeaway from this whole cosmic spider analogy? It's this. There is no real separation. The intelligence behind the universe, the very substance of the universe, and the universe itself, they're all just different expressions of one single, inseparable reality.
And this, of course, leaves us with a pretty profound question to carry with us. If the universe is the web, and the divine is the spider, and we are part of that web, made of that very same substance, well, what does that really imply about who we are and our place in this cosmic design? It's a huge thought to ponder. Thanks for exploring it with me today.